The second hardest role in corporate America isn't what you think. We already covered the director, but this one is the senior manager. Let me tell you why. This is the level where you're caught between managing and serving two different worlds in the organization. You're managing the people who serve your customers or business, and you're also leading the strategy. So then you're translating what executives actually want your work teams to actually execute on, and you're absorbing a lot on both sides. And that's the hardest part about the senior manager role, is that no one actually knows where it begins or where it ends. And because of that blind spot, you end up doing director level without the title or the pay. And then you're forced to operate in influence when everyone else around you is operating in full-bodied authority. You're kind of like the best kept secret. I personally remember sitting in meetings where I had to help build a strategy, but I also still needed to get approval to be able to act on it. And in this role, you also need to guide a team. That's if you have one. You're closely going to be managing the outcomes across the functions. You also end up having to quietly fix things that people break because they didn't put you in the room to help make the decision in the first place. And because you're firing at all cylinders, it makes you invisible to the people deciding promotions. When I was doing executive recruiting for our CEO, we hired a senior manager directly from Amazon into a VP role in our company. And that's because titles don't always translate across organizations the way people think they do. What mattered was the size of what he owned, the scope, and the impact that he already had. And that's what people miss about the senior manager. And I hope that's a silver lining for you. It's one of the easiest roles to skip when your results already operate at a broader scale. And you don't need a director title to earn your work to prove that you're already thinking like one. So if you're in that role right now, just know that I see you, but document everything that you're actually doing and what you own, and continue leading the scope like it already belongs to you, because you're going to need to do that anyway. And remember, the ladder is not linear. You can always skip level from here.